Alright, back with another YouTube video. What's that? What? No. Thanks for what you want. Alright, talk about Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So Raw first. Well, NXT UK and 205, but Raw first, of course. So basically, Raw starts with Roman coming out there talking about how he wants to get the Shield back together. Seth says, yeah, after initially like thinking about it or whatever. And Dean says, yeah, basically by the end of the night. So that's like one of the main stories going into the Raw. Then we get Corbin versus Lashley. Corbin and Lashley and McIntyre versus Angle, Strowman and Balor, which we got before, but this time the heels won. So there you go. This match was meh. And then they continued to beat up the faces after, which was like, Natalya versus Ruby Riott. Natalya wins. What is it? Oh yeah, it's a roll up. Since she went off a roll up, yeah. Triple H says that he's gonna fight Batista, whether that's inviting him to Raw, going on this movie set. It's gonna be fighting him at WrestleMania. That's basically the gist of it. Triple H damn near called himself Paul because he kept calling Batista Dave. So, the Heavy Machinery versus B Team Ascension, Hawkins and Ryder. They run the gauntlet. They beat all three. Yay, I guess. I don't know. Raw wasn't all that great. I'll say. Dean Ambrose versus Elias. Elias comes out there and sings a song talking about how this city he's in sucks, blah, blah, blah. Dean Ambrose versus Elias. Elias wins, and you could say it was because Dean Ambrose was selling a guitar shot that he got like an hour prior to the match. So, yeah. And then the heels, well, Bobby, Baron, and Drew come out, beat him up. No, they don't. Roman and Rollins come out first, and then the heels come out, and then they all fight together, and then they do the Shield fist bump. So Shield's back together, as I stated right as I started this YouTube video, that the Shield would be back together before the end of the night, and they're back together now. So there you go. Sasha Banks versus Tamina. Tamina beat Sasha Banks. Tamina got a win on Raw. First time since, I don't know, forever ago, I guess. Backstage segment with the guys from Saturday Night Live. Not Keenan or anybody. Michael Che and Colin Joust. Why them two? Don't know. They're going to be WrestleMania correspondents, which basically means they're going to be backstage interviewers that are running around WrestleMania, I guess. I don't know. Raw Tag Team Championship match, Revival versus Aleister Black and Ricochet. Ends in a DQ because Bobby Roode and Chad Gable attacked the Revival. Honestly, I don't know how else you could have ended it because you don't want to beat Aleister Black and Ricochet yet. And we'll get to Fastlane predictions at the end of all the reviews. Ronda attacked Becky. It's basically the gist of it. Ronda comes back, takes her title back. Ronda versus Charlotte. It's gonna happen. Becky versus Charlotte's gonna happen at Fastlane. Then Ronda attacks Charlotte, and she punches Charlotte, and then Charlotte gets out of the ring and doesn't come back in, and then she attacks Becky. Does a cross armbreaker a couple times, hits her leg a couple times. The classic Ronda attacking somebody. And she turned heel in the crowd before attacking Becky, which was like, you attacking Becky doesn't really capitalize on your heel turn. Your heel turn is more so you yelling at the fans for booing you at Staples Center. So probably bound to remember more of NXT when I look at the results. Oh, I hate I'm not going to remember everything. Fastlane. Not Fastlane. Like it. SmackDown. Daniel Bryan kicks off the show. Basically says how he's going to beat Kevin Owens at Fastlane. Kevin comes out. Basically, him and Eric Rowan are going to have a match. They have a match. It's 1 minute. Then there's interference. By Daniel Bryan, of course. And I think that was main event. We ended the show with Kevin Owens standing tall. Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali standing tall over Eric Rowan and Daniel Bryan, because Mustafa Ali came back at the end of the show. What this means for WrestleMania, hopefully a triple threat, preferably triple threat, maybe a fatal four-way. Kevin, Mustafa, Kofi, Daniel Bryan. Jey Uso versus Miz. Miz wins because of a distraction. Typical looking. R-Truth's U.S. Championship Open Challenge. R-Truth versus Andrade versus Ray versus Joe. Joe wins. Joe's new U.S. champ. Took him long enough to win a title. That's because they don't book him right. It's nothing against him. Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Bar. Ricochet and Aleister Black win. They get attacked by Rusev and Nakamura. The Hardys come out and make the save. So we'll probably get a 4-on-4 on SmackDown next week. And the Usos want to fight the Hardys for WrestleMania, or vice versa, the other way around. Hardys want to fight Usos for WrestleMania, so we'll see if that happens. Hopefully it does, because that'll be good. Naomi versus Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose wins because they get to build her up for her match against Asuka on Sunday, and then Asuka comes out there and beats up Sonya and Mandy. So there you go. Oh yeah, Charlotte beat up Becky. And they said how they were going to beat each other at Fastlane. So SmackDown and Raw they were all right this week. They weren't too bad. I probably should have looked up 205 first. What were the two matches? Humberto Carrillo and Oney Lorcan. Humberto Carrillo wins. Cedric versus Akira Tozawa. Cedric wins. And Mike Kanellis beats up a jobber. NXT UK matches. Travis Banks versus Jordan Devlin. Travis Banks wins. What else happened on that show? Hold on, let me look. Oh, here you go. El Ligero versus. Hold on. His name's not El Ligero anymore. It's just Ligero. Copyrights and whatnot. Ligero versus Joseph Connors. Ligero wins with the He uses the Drago's Dragon Tail cradle pin combo, where he puts you in a cradle with your shoulders touching the ground, and he grabs your leg, so you can't it's harder for you to kick out. That's what he did. Gallus cut a promo talking about how they feel they're being disrespected. And they took out what? They took out Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. Wild Boar and Primate are going to be a tag team. Tony Storm cutting a promo on the NXT Women's Division, NXT UK Women's Division, basically saying how her and Rhea Ripley's story is over. So who's next for her? Then Jenny's seen looking at the camera, behind Tony Storm. So that's who's next for Tony Storm. Tony Storm versus Jenny, which they've had matches in Progress Wrestling before. So their match will probably be good. Won't be the best match, but it'll be good. Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel versus Sam Stoker and Lewis Howley? Holloway? Not Holloway. Howie? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the most entertaining part of this video is me not knowing how to say his name right, because I don't have a Vince McMahon impression to do, so I can't, Anyway, Nina Samuels versus Charlie Morgan. Charlie Morgan's basically the NXT UK version of Liv Morgan. The way Charlie Morgan is presented in the ring, the way her character is basically the same as Liv Morgan, just the NXT UK version. I don't want to say British version because I don't remember if Charlie Morgan's British or not, so I'll just say NXT UK version. Oh, Jordan Devlin won. My bad. I thought Travis Banks won. Anyway, now on to NXT America. So, as we know, Tommaso Ciampa's going to be having neck surgery. Vertical cervical... Wait, is it a cervical infusion? So he's having two bones in his neck fused together. So that's what's going to take him out of the NXT TakeOver show. By the way, since I didn't say it yet, rest in peace to King Kong Bundy, who is most known for his World Championship match against Hulk Hogan. And rest in peace to Luke Perry, who is most known for 90210, which I did not watch. I watched Riverdale, though. So rest in peace to both those people. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family, friends, the fans of both of them, which I am fans of both of them. So thoughts and prayers go out to me, I guess? Wait, I can't say that. No, to the other people, not. There you go. Anyway, Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic starts. Ricochet, Aleister Black versus Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner. Huh, those guys were just on NXT UK. No. Anyway, Ricochet and Aleister Black win. All these tag matches were awesome. It was more than an hour long. What was it? Hour and 15 minutes, basically. Hour and 15-minute episode in NXT, which was awesome. Donovan Dijakovic interrupts Keith Lee while he's training with the NXT Performance Center people, and was like, "You want to finish our match right now? We can finish our match right now. We got a ring right here." But no, William Regal's like, "Yeah, this match is going to be in 2 weeks," which people want this match to have like a false finish so it can be a takeover match, which I'm not mad at, I mean, even if they wanted to have a finish to this match, they could still do it again at Takeover. And another match, a match like what was it, 6-way match that got announced for Takeover. Uh, I think it was Ricochet, Black, Gargano, Matt Riddle, Velveteen Dream, somebody else. I think they announced it as 2 out of 3 falls. Like first fall gets the North American Championship, and the next fall gets Adam Cole. That's in it. That's it. Those 6. So yeah, first Matt Riddle and Johnny coming out of there as champions. Matt Riddle as North American champ, Johnny Gargano as NXT World Champ. So either way, we got Forgotten Sons versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Forgotten Sons win. Yay. I don't know. I don't know what else they could do with Gunner. They could probably do more with Gunner, but Wesley Blake and that other guy. Yeah. So then speaking of North American Championship, Velveteen Dream comes out saying how he's only out here to remind everybody that he's a North American champion. Matt Riddle comes out, says he wants the title. So, and as I just said, there's a 6-man match happening at TakeOver. So that match is going to happen with 4 other people in it. But, Mustache Mountain versus Street Profits. Did anybody really think Mustache Mountain was going to lose this? I didn't. And they didn't lose. This match was great. They finished the match with their Burning Hammer foot jump off the top rope, like, what is it, a single foot stomp combo? Yeah. DIY versus Undisputed Era. DIY wins. This match was awesome, as was the rest of NXT. All of NXT was awesome. So, there you go. All right. Fastlane predictions, which I already knew. I've already said my Fastlane predictions. They just weren't on YouTube. It was like to other people. Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's going to retain. Why? Because Daniel Bryan needs to retain going into WrestleMania so he can have that fatal 4-way or that triple threat. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. Becky Lynch is going to win and get added because if she doesn't, I don't see what else they can do with Becky. Just saying. Because she's already been SmackDown Women's Champion, so what are they going to put that on her again? I mean, they could, but look at her run. She was champion for 3 months, maybe longer than that, but lost it at TLC. So yeah, I don't know. Shield versus McIntyre, Corbin, and Lashley. Shield. People say Dean Ambrose is going to turn on Roman and Seth. Like, I guess I could see it because Dean versus Roman is a better match than Baron Corbin versus Roman. And I don't know what else you do with Roman if not have Dean turn on them. So, yeah, Shield's going to win, and then Dean might turn. Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Asuka's not losing that title before Mania. If she loses it at Mania, who to? Don't know. But Asuka's definitely winning. Usos versus Miz and Shane. Usos have to resign. They have to. Like, if they don't resign, then, well, they don't have to resign, I guess. But I feel like they're going to win this match anyway, just so they can get a good match at Mania, which hopefully that's against the Hardys. And if the Usos versus the Hardys and the Usos still haven't re-signed, Hardys are winning. But if the Usos re-sign before Mania, then I'll say the Usos will win. But either way, in the context of this tag team match, Usos are going to win. Boston Hill Connection versus Nia and Tamina. Sasha can't continue to lose every title defense she has. She just can't. So Sasha and Bayley are going to win, and they're going to defend them at NXT TakeOver, probably. Revival versus Aleister Black versus Revival versus Aleister Black and Ricochet versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Revival are going to win. They're going to pin Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Who specifically? Chad Gable. Andrade versus Ray. Ray could win. It's a kickoff match. Nobody really cares who wins. This is just to get people to watch you on YouTube. Even though I don't know why people would go from YouTube to the WWE Network. Why not just watch the whole thing on the WWE Network if you have it, which I do. So, yeah. Anyway, so some of my friends have birthdays as early as tomorrow and then the day after. So, I'll see you guys next week. Maybe I'll have a birthday story for you. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But see you guys next week. Be sure to... Where is it? There it is. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See ya. Did it end yet? Of course not.